Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, there's the vermin.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
How the fuck is that still not mush?
What kind of meat is this?
Looks like fish.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
And this would have been for the mother.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Not a fan of that.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
I feel that scene could, like, the reconstruction scene could be done without
Hawkins' family life.
any of the
Well, we
bullshit.
don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Like, we could just go to here and do it without having to go into that special scene.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
So that's where a body was.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight.
Is that an oil lamp?
Why?
Painting.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
That looks very, very culty. Not gonna lie.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Is he trying to... The thing is, though, is he attacking her or trying to save her?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Oh, it was the game. Lock? Maybe?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Yeah.
Did someone escape the fire?
I appreciate why they're trying to do it, but I feel like all of this information could be learnt without the fucking blue trim around the edge and going into like a mini loading screen. This.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
It's official. The Yeah.
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
The fire was caused by the
I
lamp, yeah.
suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But it was thrown.
Does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
Oops, my guy. Oops, my guy. The bodies were displaced, yeah.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents.
Hopefully he isn't part of it.
Where were their bodies?
Well, I know this guy's looking into it because he
can't help you on
feels there's
that
something
one.
wrong.
Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
Someone escaped the fire, yeah.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Instant reaction. Although, given the game that we're playing, I highly doubt it's anything like the case. Drunkard dad got into a fight with his wife. In temper threw a lamp. Caused a fire. In terms of who fled, it's hard to say. It probably would be the dad in like a, oh no, what have I done? I need to go get help. But, again, given the game we're playing, don't think that's going to be anywhere near the truth.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
It was midnight. She wanted the nukes, but they didn't want to cough up. Yeah, midnight probably did it. But no, yeah, yeah, I reckon the drinking probably is to try and drown out something. Like, PTSD type something. But the picture that was on the wall screamed occultism. Midnight the cat? No, Midnight the Midnight. A woman.
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on. I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
The couple had a fight, yeah.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing,
This door is
we're in
locked.
serious trouble.
Look, I don't give a shit about you. You don't give a shit about me. You stay out of my way. Oh, look, I'm gone. History of medicine. Thank you. Austerios. Bandages.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw
At the
in
warehouse
on
docks.
the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Yeah. So whoever was at the docks most likely is the person that fled the scene.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
What's that noise?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Or it might be the fact that it hasn't been seen to in a while. There's been a house fire, blah, blah, blah.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Oh, another book? The Human Body, a comparative analysis. Okay. Yeah, we're slowly getting up there with our medicine. Nothing on the occult, though, mind you.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
I mean, it makes sense to have a lot of books about the ocean because, you know, it's a fucking fishing town.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
Yeah. Having things like Moby Dick, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and stuff.
Greek mythology.
Hecate.
Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Wait. Scylla. That was the name of the ship. Huh, I didn't realize that was a Greek mythological... Greek mythology is the one I'm terrible with.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Letter complaint. Dear Sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. She's a slut, let me tell you. Like, premium grade slut. But, nevertheless, last week she again terrified my clientele, and I should know. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obligated to involve the police. Anton Willard. Slap. I'm doing that. I mean, yes, we can. That's gonna be progression. No, actually, invisible wall. I was gonna see if it had invisible walls, but it does.
Locked.
Did you say
What will her room reveal about her?
No! I did not. I did really not.
Barbiturates.
Barbiturates.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely
They act
agitated
as
resorting
a
to such a treatment.
depressant of the nervous system. So they're painkillers?
Perfect.
Ooh. Oh. Right. Come along, dears. Going home. Back to this place. Wait, scratch marks. Ooh. Fuck. Looks like the pottery room's... no.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Gift. Payment for treatment. One was returned. Exhibition. Boston client. Okay.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Any signs of life?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
The creature is not yet anchored in our dimension. An expulsion ritual might work as long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the work that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. The extract taken from the Malleus Bestiarum by Abigail G. Possibly to do with the meds. I believe they're meant to be sedatives. Wait, what are you trying to say it's meant to be? What are you trying to say that's to do with the sedative?
Locked.
The treatment, you mean? Because that...
Bradley? Is that you?
The no sense like... ooh.
Is anyone there?
Hello? Anybody? I don't mean to alarm you, but, shit's fucked. That's me, isn't it? No. That's not... No, is it? Oh no. Come here, you little shit.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
For fuck's
I
sake.
just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Fuck's sake. Fucking copper.
I'll cover you.
Oh, you'll cover me. Oh, thanks.
This door was closed earlier.
Run.
I've got a knife.
Hello, Liam. You make the sound. You are the sound alert. How you doing, dude?
Where did he go?
How was the Hogwarts of Legacy?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
Dude. How far
Do you
into
really
it are you?
think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Oil refilled. Ah.
I climbed that
As
crate.
if the bookcase has been moved several
Nice.
You'd get
Nice,
the
Liam.
crane.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.